doing the Pearl Harbour tutorial. It's quite a hard mission, a lot of people struggle with it, so I thought I'd do this. So you want to put down your strongest units on that right hand side to begin with, because you're going to be wanting to take out this general here, Fakida. Then after that, obviously put all down all the strongest units you can at the start, and then you want to move those naval units into that sort of position, and you're going to be putting units there all game. You also want to put an economy general down here, and you will also want to put down these air defences at certain spots. And putting these down basically reduces the damage taken by the troops nearby, so that's why they're put down in all the important places. And if you ever put a unit down in a certain area which is being targeted, you should just put the Air Force defence down there as well, so you can put them all over. You also need to have a rumour general, so Lieb for example. You can use that when the Akagis come in, and you can attack them and reduce the morale so they can't attack you back. You'll have seen there as well, keeping a unit on that city will keep Makara away forever, so you want to make sure that every round you've at least got some light infantry or something on it, and make sure you keep spawning submarines on those two ports. So here you can see I'm moving all my ships to the right hand side. They're off to go greet Fakida. You want to make sure there's always a powerful, strong unit on that port as well, because you can lose the unit there in an instant, so they're going to need to have a lot of health. And the second most important thing is to make sure there's always a line of 3 ships right there. Without that, ships can easily just crawl in and destroy all them ships, but it's not that hard. You just got to keep putting them down every round. You don't need to worry about the bunkers and the strong defences at the top. And after round 2 or 3, he then starts to come around the corner, so you need to go deal with him. Now I will also say you need to be careful with your naval generals. You don't want to go too far away to the point where you're going to get attacked by several Akagis. You also don't want to get surrounded by other units, so you lose all your morale and you can't move. So it's good to send like some little units like submarines with them as well, just to make sure that your strong units don't fall into chaos. And if you've got the level 5 Richelieu, then you should be easily beating this level. It's really important to have. But yeah, you also need some strong elite forces. You'll need some tank generals and the artillery general. The artillery general is the best thing to take out ships, because the rocket artillery just attacks many. If you want, you could have kept the original 3-stack rocket artillery. I put down an elite force. You might not have the luxury to wait that long, but you can put down just the normal one. Make sure your general has rumour on it. I'm currently not using rumour, but that's just because I can get away with not using it, but for a lot of you, rumour will be essential. Around this time they also get a health boost, not a health boost, sorry, a damage boost. And if you can, you want to spawn a load of subs in on that port, because then you can just sort of block off Fakida, keeping him away from the port and a bit preoccupied. And if your naval generals have rumour, he will just fall into chaos and he will struggle to move. But make sure that every round you're just keeping on doing the same thing, building the air defences, building them submarines, and saving up a bit of money for the eventual bunkers and the elite forces. It's also very important that you use the infantry medal on whoever your medic is. So in my case, Marnovsky. This means that they're just going to keep getting health back, because they're going to receive a lot of damage in this event, so the infantry medal is really important. So make sure whoever you're placing down for that medic, they've got the infantry medal. In this mission they also send a lot of land units over, so make sure you put your best tank general that you've got, so your Guderian on the best tank that you have up there. You basically just need a strong unit who's going to defend. Without that, you will just be bombarded. It doesn't need to be, it's not that important, usually they don't attack by land. There's actually a couple of different ways that this event goes, so it can be land, but most of the time they just send loads of the naval units down to the bottom. In a little bit as well, you're going to need to put down another tank general, just as a precaution to sort out that middle part where you put the 3 bunkers, because you just never know what could happen. But as you can see, I'm doing pretty well here. Obviously it's a bit dodgy, we've done it, it's getting quite low, but we managed to take out Fakida, so it's not too big of a deal. Now, I'm not really sure if this is the best thing to do. This is what I do. I usually go back to the left hand side to deal with Yamaguchi. It was actually quite difficult to deal with. I recommend sending a lot of submarines over there. Or you need to watch out on the right hand side for Yamamoto, because he deals big damage to the ship on that dock where Donetsk is. So I send them to the left. You could help clear out all these units, or you could go towards Yamaguchi, but you've got to keep an eye on Nagumo and Yamamoto coming around the corner, because you need to take out Nagumo more than anyone else. Anyway, I think I've given as much advice as I can. From now on, if you need help, just watch what I do in the video. It's quite self-explanatory. I've explained the key points and what you need to do. If you just follow my advice about the submarines, getting rid of the Akagis, then you should be fine. If you have a similar tech level to me, with the elite forces and generals, then you can just copy what I do. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, and if there's any further questions, just comment and I'll reply. Thank you for watching.